Let's have the perfect day in Hollywood Studios. We're here in Hollywood Studios, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. But if you're not new to the channel, you have seen us have the perfect days, the best day ever, and every single way possible. But now we are getting back to basics, how to have the perfect day in Hollywood Studios. What rides should we ride? What shows should we see? Should we do a dining package? Should we just do a dining reservation? And are we seeing Fantasmic or riding rides at night? Let's find out, because it's time to get back to basics in this perfect day. We made it for rope drop, and I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel like Hollywood Studios is potentially the worst rope drop park. It's difficult. Because it's such like it's a full bottleneck. I mean, it's just like lines out the wazoo. I feel like Magic Kingdom could be more spread out. Here, their version of rope drop is actually the turnstiles. They don't let you in the park like Magic Kingdom or Epcot or even Animal Kingdom, and then they rope drop like while everybody's in the park. So it's like it's just harder here. I'm complaining. First world problems. We're doing all the classic things that you would do on a perfect day. I feel like we did a pretty okay job planning today. We've already got our individual lightning lane for Rise of the Resistance. We've got our lightning lane for Slinky Dog Dash. We've got dining reservations.
Yeah, we do.
We've got actual dining reservations for dinner, for a Frage date night. Now we're gonna rope drop Tower of Terror, which when we saw it earlier was a 20-minute wait, so fingers crossed. It's already changed to 35, and we're out here.
Tower of Terror is a drop-style attraction themed to the Tower of Terror, aka the Twilight Zone, the TV series. This is a very immersive, very detailed ride. It's a fan favorite for a reason. And honestly, it's the perfect way to wake up. Our first ride of the day before coffee.
You want to tell everyone that you're a cheer coach? I just found that out on the car right over.
There's a lot of things you all don't know about me. And it's going to stay that way. You know what? I'm getting myself a lunchbox start today.
Why?
Because I want one, and it's a perfect day.
I'm curious, is that real? Is the lunchbox start really part of your perfect day?
Yeah. I think because I used to work there.
Oh, okay.
So it's nostalgic.
They don't hit for me.
I can understand. You have to get a good batch.
I like the s'mores one.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, the lemon blueberry one that they never have anymore, that's the best one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now you know. We made it to the lobby. We're good. We did it. But technically, where Disney stops the clock about their posted wait times is right there where they divvy people up to the pre-show rooms. And it's only been about 20 minutes. You know what perfect days are filled with?
What?
Mini games.
Oh.
Okay, so here we go. I just thought about this right now.
Okay.
All right. Whoever wins this mini game has to buy coffee.
Okay.
Okay. All right. How many, because the best thing about Tower of Terror is that the drops are randomized. How many times do you think we will go down? Only down. Up does not count. You got to count down.
I think I'm going to say 4.
You're going to say 4?
Yeah. Are we counting the initial down when we...
Every down counts.
Okay.
Every time we go down, it counts.
I'm going to change my number to 5.
That's a really good number.
I know.
I'm only going to go 1 up or 1 below.
Mm-hmm. It could, I've had rides on Tower of Terror that a lot.
I know. I'm going to go 4.
Okay.
I feel like it's a 4. All right.
Supervisory tool. Thank you. That door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you.
job. Good job. I never look around the shops. I wonder if shopping is part of our perfect day, because I really love this. I love these tumblers. You want that robe? All right, so you were right. 5, right on the money. 5 drops. That was a long one. I know we've said this recently on the channel, but with the Tower of Terror like refurbishment update, there tends to be longer, more randomized drops, which is very cool. So if you haven't ridden this in a while, I would say try it, because it might surprise you. I have now found it a newer love for this attraction, one that I was like, what, Tower of Terror, like whatever. But now I'm like, this is, it's more fun for me than it used to be.
It is.
Also, we should note, typically what I would do is I stay in the Sunset Boulevard area and ride Rock and Roller Coaster, Aerosmith. But I'm even wearing an Aerosmith shirt today. But at the time of filming, it is currently, is it raining? Do you feel that?
I think it is.
At the time of filming, it is still currently down. Because Fry Bucket was right with her first mini game of the day, I feel like I would be remiss if we did not go get some Ronto wraps, as well as some Black Calf, the cold brew coffee to start our day over in Galaxy's Edge, and maybe hug a Wookiee.
Yes.
Let's go. Every day we walk by this mysterious building in Muppet's Courtyard, and we go, what's it gonna be? What are your thoughts? What do you think it's gonna be, just off the top of your head?
I mean, some kind of food stand.
Yeah, it's definitely a food stand. I feel that.
I wonder, are they making the gelato cart more
I
of
was
a...
gonna say that. I was like, you know what would make Breedlove the happiest person on the face of the planet is if they ended up like, the gelato cart has been so successful, we've decided to make it its very own brick and mortar.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, it's the Mandalorian.
Oh my goodness. Is it hot out here all of a sudden? What?
Fry Bucket.
I love a man in a helmet.
I love a man in a helmet. Note to self: purchases bike helmet, wears it. The Mandalorian and Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, they are super duper popular. It's nearly impossible to
He can't go anywhere.
Yeah, he can't go anywhere. He is supposed to walk around, but it's nearly impossible for him to move or for anybody to really get a good look at him because he's always swamped by people. Luckily, we see him all the time. Ronto Roasters is a quick service outdoor restaurant where you can get a variety of things, but specifically the Ronto wrap. And there are a couple different versions of the Ronto wrap. Ronto is a Star Wars creature, but it's basically a hot dog. It is currently 10:18, so we're actually getting the breakfast Ronto wrap, which we'll show you what that is in a second. But after 10:30, you can grab the normal Ronto wrap. Now, but after 3 o'clock, Ronto Roasters does close, but if you are still hankering for that good old roasted Ronto, you can head over to Docking Bay 7 because they serve them there as well. Now, Fry and I did split up. She went to Katsaka's to grab some cold brewed coffee. Both have mobile ordering available, so I just went into my My Disney Experience app. I grabbed 2 morning wraps, and we're good to go. But I am actually going to ask for something a little extra for my morning wrap that I believe makes the Ronto Roasters better, in my opinion.
All right, we are grabbing our coffee this morning from Katsaka's Kettle. This is in the marketplace in Galaxy's Edge. This place is very special to me because I did in fact used to work here on my college program. I worked at Katsaka's Kettle, Ronto Roasters, and Docking Bay 7. But I will say I worked here before they brought out the coffee, so I didn't have to do that. Thankfully, I think at one point we had hot chocolate, but I didn't have to deal with that. I just sold the popcorn. But they have 2 different flavors of popcorn. One is a very fun Outpost mix with different flavors, and then our fancy space coffee you can get here as well. Also, to help you out, you can mobile order at both Katsaka's Kettle and Ronto Roasters. So if you're riding a ride, if you're rope dropping and you really want to come over here for breakfast, while you're in line, mobile order your Ronto wraps and your coffee, and then you can just walk over here and pick it up. So mobile order is very helpful in Disney.
So we found a little box right outside of Ronto Roasters. There is some outdoor seating, but there's not a lot of outdoor seating. But there are these fun little, we'll call them crates, all throughout the Galaxy's Edge that you can probably Papacina. We got all of the stuff here. The Ronto roasters. The thing, I'm not crazy about the morning wraps. I wasn't until I asked for more peppercorn sauce, and it's a totally different game changer. Morning wrap. Cheers. It's pretty good.
Told you.
So the morning wrap is basically pita bread, kind of like in a taco form, egg, hot dog, cheese, and peppercorn sauce. But in space. Galactically cheese egg dog. I really think the peppercorn sauce makes a huge difference. It gives it a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a more depth of flavor than it would have before. I'm not a huge hot dog person, so the hot dog is merely a vessel for the peppercorn sauce and the cheese, in my opinion.
Of course. I think this is a great grab-and-go breakfast option.
Yes, agreed.
So you can grab it on your way to rope dropping rides or what have you. Again, mobile order, because that will save you time.
Yeah.
But I just think this is amazing, and I get it every single time that I'm here. Same with the lunch Toronto wrap, and I worked there. I made thousands of them, and I still get them, and I make them at home.
And you can sit here and eat your Ronto while gazing at Ray. Hey girl, thanks for saving the galaxy. To answer your question, no, we have not moved from this spot. Honestly, because we're kind of having a more chill, relaxed morning.
We can do that because we do have Genie Plus today. So we are using our lightning lane sparingly. We're going to focus on things that we really want to do. Sage and I both like live entertainment, so we also want to focus on shows and meeting characters.
Yep.
So we're doing a little bit of everything. It's a more relaxed day and more realistic to what your vacation probably is going to look like. We're not going to run around trying to do everything today.
A big thing that we're doing, specifically with our Genie Plus situation, is we're stacking lightning lanes. We don't want to wait in a bunch of lines today, so later on today, we already have our individual lightning lane for Rise of Resistance around 8 o'clock. We have our lightning lane for Slinky Dog, yes, at 4 o'clock. We have Mickey and Minnie at 2 o'clock. So later on, we're going to hit up a bunch of rides this morning. I think next we're going to go maybe see a show, meet some characters. Oh, and we have our cold brew black calf.
You forgot. I haven't forgot.
I mean, I've been drinking it. I just forgot to show you guys on the camera. It always shocks me how not sweet it is.
I know. Me too.
I never remember.
I've made fun of Emma before for adding sugar to this, but I kind of get it.
Yeah, there's a sweet cream cheese foam on the top, but other than that, it is cold brew, so it's definitely a little bitter, which is if you're wanting that sweet vibe, you can add sugar like Emma does, or you can go to Trolley Car Cafe.
All right, next up we're gonna do one of my favorite things, and that is meeting some characters. Over here at Red Carpet Dreams, it's one line, but you can meet both Minnie and Minnie. Minnie and Minnie, just kidding. Minnie and Minnie.
The only ones that matter. Minnie and Minnie.
Can you guess who I truly care about?
Donald.
Yeah. But this line is great because you wait once in one line and then you meet them both separately by themselves.
I have such trauma from this line.
You do?
Yeah. So this was the line in the holding area right before you went into your first audition in front of the producers for the American Idol experience. This whole hallway area was literally filled with offices. It was wild. So first in what looked like an office, this person was sitting behind a desk and you just sang a song. You were without any music, you were hit me with your best shot and just hope for the best. And at that point they'd be I like it, let's choose two different songs, and then you're gonna go on to they were casting directors, then you're gonna go on to the producers, then you would wait in this room and they would give you an iPod to listen to that had the karaoke track that you were about to perform to. Then you would go into a room with a producer, and then you would, with the backing track and like a little microphone. But again, it was an office. It looked like just a little office with someone sitting behind a desk, and you would just be like singing. It all happened in this area, and then they would decide whether you were going to be on the show or not. But
You're my style icon. Love you. So.
quick twirl. Yeah, the twirl is gorgeous. Yes.
I need to get that outfit next. That's what I need.
This just in, Clarabelle Cow is a producer and a director. I mean, she's the best. Clara Cluck is an orchestrator. We're just learning so much here today.
I'm gonna watch this.
Here's a fun tip, especially if you're going to meet characters and you want to get the most out of that interaction. Definitely, I would always say go in with a fun question that's not super hard, that's fun for them to answer. Don't ask them what their childhood dream was growing up, but you can ask them talk about their outfit or how's Minnie Mouse or things like that. For example, we just went in there and Fry Bucket was dressed, had a lot of Minnie Mouse inspired things, which you can check out that outfit on AllEars Style. But that was a great conversation starter.
She loved it.
She loved it. Mickey loved it. So it's a great conversation starter to get a little bit more out of your meet and greet experience.
Yeah.
But for now, just because we're here, we don't want to walk a whole bunch today. We're gonna go see a show, but before we do that, we're gonna grab a drink to go from Baseline Tap House. Before we reveal the next thing we're gonna do, let's reveal our beverages. What'd you get?
I got the Ace Space Bloody Orange Hard Cider, and I upgraded for the large size.
Because it was only a 50-cent difference.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts? Like it? Love it? Hate it?
I am more of a cider person. I also really love sours, and this leans in that direction for me. It's a little bit tart with the blood orange, but it's still pretty sweet, which is also what I enjoy. And this is just going to be nice, refreshing to sit and watch a show.
Love it. What time is the show?
In 7 minutes.
Oh my gosh, let's go. It's very important to do as we say, not as we do.
I say that all the time.
I know. It's important to know that at Baseline Tap House, I am not a huge beer drinker, even though I love Baseline Tap House, but it is a full bar. It's a limited full bar, but it is a full bar. And to showcase that, I literally just got a super duper simple drink. I just got a whiskey ginger, which is Jameson whiskey and ginger ale, just to show you that in case you don't like any of their specialty beverages, you can actually also just get, a rum and Coke, or a vodka soda, whatever you're feeling. We're headed to Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, which is about a 30 to 35 minute show, which kind of goes back to what Hollywood Studios was all about, or formerly MGM Studios was all about, and that was showcasing behind the scenes and how movies are made. She's actively spilling and walking. We'll walk slower. Typically, if you're going to go see a theatrical experience here at Disney World, we recommend getting to the theater at least 30 minutes beforehand if you want to get a good seat. Sometimes even more in advance if it's a busy day. Today is, I would say, an average day. But we've got our beverages, which we're allowed to do because it's an outdoor theater. Yeah. Cheers. Don't spill. Oh, look at this stain.
It's but it hasn't seeped in.
It hasn't seeped in yet. Is that a waterproof sweater?
I don't know, but wow.
Note to self, wear waterproof sweaters at Disney World. Just to prove that we actually know what we're talking about. As you can see, the entire theater is basically filled up. So which means we're gonna have to sit all the way on the side. So that's okay. It's not gonna be ideal seating, but we're gonna see the show from an angle that we've never seen it before.
I sit here a lot.
Do you really?
Because I show up 2 minutes before it starts.
Oh no. Hashtag live entertainment support.
Does she get excited about it, or are you getting more into it? Yeah.
Woo! She was not playing around.
Okay, that was a great show,
Yeah.
but I love and appreciate and miss the art of making the movies, not just being in the movies.
Yeah.
So I love it. It's a must-do for me every single time.
Speaking of old MGM, a lot of what I love specifically about Indiana Jones is that there are a lot of lifers. And when I say lifers, what that means is people who have been with the company for 30, 40 plus years. Kevin Brassard, the original Indiana Jones, he was the director. Mark Daniel, who's like a...
No, here you go. Hey, it's Mark Daniel, and I'm here with your Mark Daniel Nerd Fact of the Day.
Doesn't he do secrets or something?
Yeah, it's like Disney secrets and stuff.
Yeah, but he's like a Disney panel, like a host for a bunch of Disney panels and things like that. But he's in it. A friend of mine, Trudy, she was one of the original Bells from the Beauty and the Beast show. She was the casting director. You can find so many interesting people, specifically in that show. All right, we just did some stuff for our social team. If you're not following us on TikTok or Instagram, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Our first lightning lane of the day, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, just started. I got us VIP for Frozen. Hopefully, I'm hoping if all works out, we're gonna do a quick meet and greet with the characters of the Frozen sing-along. And I was able to, last night, I booked, we were actually a really great time, a 6:50 dining reservation, because we always do the lounge, but we're going inside the Brown Derby.
Really?
Which is a little Frage date night, baby.
My goodness.
But all right, it's okay. But I hope you had a good, relaxing morning, because now we gotta go.
Now we got things to do.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is a trackless dark ride, and it's the very first ride to star Mickey and Minnie in their own attraction. Typically, it's a pretty popular ride because it is one of the newer attractions here at Hollywood Studios. She is slowly becoming Minnie Mouse.
That's my dream.
It's actually a really cool technology as well, because typically on dark rides they're trying to make 2D cartoons 3D, but here they're actually trying to make 3D objects 2D because of the specific animation style they used during these Disney Plus shorts. The Dapper Dans, or Dapper Dogs. Thoughts and opinions on the new animation style?
Number one, they did Goofy dirty. Like, why? Like, we went from the Goofy movie where he's a hardworking single father going back to college to provide for his kid.
Come on now.
And now he looks like a crackhead. What happened?
And what happened? Oh no. All right, mini game number 2. Because we're not super hungry because we're going to eat it right at 6:50, but we're going to get a midday snack. So whoever spots the most great movie ride references in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the other person has to buy them their midday snack.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was a very high handshake.
Well, it has to be on camera.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train?
All right, we decided that great movie ride details. We only knew like 2 of them, and they were probably the same ones.
They probably were. Also, I feel like a lot of the things that I know are like rumors. I don't know if they're confirmed.
Sure. Well then, so we decided to do details, which includes great movie ride hidden details. We're just gonna do like hidden details in general. All right, the only way to truly settle this, because we were all over the place. All right, we're gonna go back and forth.
Okay.
And when we run out of hidden details,
That's who wins.
that's who wins. Ladies first.
Oh, thank you. I'm only going to count this once, even though it happens multiple times. But there's a subplot
Yeah, the B plot.
in this ride where Pluto is behind you as you go through the attraction. He's trying to return the picnic basket.
Yeah.
So always just look behind you when you're kind of leaving a room, or maybe for the last vehicle in the row, you're going to see Pluto. He's there in every room.
My first one is the Dapper Dans. They are on the bike that has multiple people on it. When you first enter the very first room, you see the Dapper Dans.
In the carnival room, there's a nod to the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah, there it is.
There's a poster, it says the Great Moving Ride, and it's like an escalator. But it's a nod to the amazing attraction that was here before.
So right after you see the Dapper Dans in that first room, you see 1928 above that bridge, which is Mickey Mouse's. That's the year that Mickey Mouse was born.
The whole Disney company.
Walt Disney Company.
Yeah, good one. I also started looking for hidden Mickeys. So there's one in the room with the volcano. I saw it on a palm tree.
This is like an homage. There was always going to be a tornado scene in the Great Movie Ride, but they could only license 2 scenes from the Wizard of Oz. So the tornado in Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway is supposed to be an homage to the fact that they could never have a tornado in the Great Movie Ride.
I've also heard, again unconfirmed, the room that the tornado is in is the room that was the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Love that. My next one, I found another hidden Mickey in the last room where you think you're about to get smushed, and then it all turns out okay. There's a hidden Mickey in there.
1901 is the number when you're leaving the...
Where you're going in like the sewers, I guess?
Yeah, it's sewers. That's Walt Disney's birthday. That's birth year.
I knew that had significance. I just couldn't think of it in the moment. When you're leaving the very last scene, there's a lamp post or like a street post with different names on it. One of them is Yinsid, and that's Disney spelled backwards.
I also found a hidden Mickey in that very last scene when you're about to be smushed. If you look to the right, there's a hidden Mickey hat. There's a hat, and it spirals.
And then I saw one at the front on a gear that's turning.
Yes. When you're exiting the ride, there's a big picture of Walt Disney all the way on the left-hand side, him on a train, because this whole ride is kind of an homage to Walt Disney and how much he loved trains.
Hidden Mickey fireworks at the end of the ride.
We're stretching now.
Grasping at straws.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I think this is the only one I think I have left, because the rule was we had to actually film it in order to count it. Misfortune is a nod to an actual ride here at Disney World. Misfortune Falls at Typhoon Lagoon.
That's a good one.
And that's it. Now we're tied.
Now we're tied.
Do you not have anything?
I don't think I have anything else. I didn't film anything else.
I didn't film anything. We tied. Did we really just tie?
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh. Well, now we have to have a stranger buy our midday snack. Because if I won, I'm not buying. You're not buying. Excuse me, sir. We thought about doing a midday snack, but I was like, I guess we're here. Might as well do a lunch. So we're gonna do ABC Commissary because it's a perfect day, and perfect days don't have calories.
No.
It's also starting to rain, and typically I'd be like, now's the time to go wait in a long line. Or ride something like one of your must-do attractions, because that's when people start to go home. But just a little sprinkle. I love a good Disney World soda fountain moment. The only time I get soda is when there's a soda fountain. It's like a fun cheat for me, because I don't really like soda from a bottle or from a can. Love a good root beer moment. But something I did learn is, I talk about Mr. Pibb being at Tully Canteen at Animal Kingdom, but the other day I found Mr. Pibb at Rosie's All-American Cafe, which is at Sunset Boulevard here in Hollywood Studios. So that's another win, people. It's not a soda fountain, but you can still order it. So I got the grilled chicken sandwich. Comes with fries. I could also I've done an arugula salad, but gross. On the grilled chicken sandwich, it's literally a bun, bacon, tomato, cheese, lettuce, and grilled chicken. And it comes with little steak fries. But I like a little ranch. Throw a little hot sauce. It is a little on the lighter side. It's on the healthier side. I'm not eating like a crazy grilled cheese or anything like that. It's gonna weigh me down the rest of the day.
Excuse me. At least I like to have fun.
You're not wrong.
Buffalo chicken grilled cheese. It's amazing. Buffalo sauce, grilled chicken, cheese, nice breading.
I'm not gonna lie, that is typically my first choice. Let's take this opportunity. In 2024, let's learn some things.
Exactly. Quincy's also on a health journey.
I am. How was it?
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Diet Coke.
Root beer. I lied, it's actually not bad.
Also, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Steak fries. Steak fries, not the thin little things that people like to call French fries. Steak fries.
Okay, note to self, read the full menu item list next time. There's avocado ranch on here. So I just added ranch to my ranch. It's good though. It's better than I thought it would be. You bring your umbrella rain gear?
Of course I did.
Oh, good. Yeah. All right, you want to go meet Olaf?
I would love to, actually.
Okay. Well.
But we gotta get over there.
All right. Let's.
Best of luck. I'll meet you there.
Yeah. No. You're gonna leave me. We barely made it, but there's no line to meet Olaf.
Let's go.
Okay. Might as well meet Olaf before we go see Frozen sing-along. Maybe he'll have some singing advice for us.
Oh, I'm good. I need it.
Quickly, inside.
Appreciate the pity laughter. Typically, all I hear.
Oh my goodness, we made it. We're here. We did it. Whoa.
Wow, I feel fancy.
Oh, it's special because, well, for the first time in
Forever.
They die?
Yes.
Dead parents? What is this, Bambi?
No.
What is this, The Lion King?
No.
What is this, Tarzan? What is this, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Aladdin, Princess and the Frog? This happens a lot.
So we should probably explain all the things that just happened. So there we were, meeting Olaf, right?
Oh, right.
And then all of a sudden, it was still raining. We still had time to kill, and I said, you know what's underrated? Vacation fun. It is actually. I think it's really fun. It's about a 10-minute short. It's like a montage of the Disney Plus shorts built within its own short. Literally 10 minutes long. It's in a cute theater. You watch it, you call it a day, you move on. It's got a fun photo op at the end of Potato Land and some other things.
Very cute, very fun.
And then we're like, oh no, we've only got 13 minutes until Frozen, which I had some friends involved in the show, and we got some, and they got us some really great seats, and we even got to take a picture with Eric and Arya at the very end, which is awesome. That doesn't ever really get to happen. I think the narrative is the best part of that show.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I keep going back to that show. I mean, yes, I love the Frozen songs, but I keep going back for the Arendelle historians. Because that's the best part of the show.
The jokes are always different, and you can tell they're like trying to break each other on stage. For people who don't know what break each other on stage means, it just means they're trying to make each other laugh on stage.
And they did.
And they did. They're like physical tears on stage. They're laughing at each other. So, why did we go this way?
I don't know. We just started walking.
Okay. Well, now we've got our lightning lanes back to back to back. So, it's time for some Toy Story, I'll say mania.
Yeah? Okay.
No. I'll say Toy Story Madness, because we're not just doing Toy Story Mania. We've got more to do.
Doing it all.
We're doing it all in Toy Story. Here's just something to think about on your perfect days. To plan out your eating a little bit more than we did. We probably should have been like, hey, we're gonna start with breakfast, and then maybe a light snack, and then if we're gonna do like a big dinner situation, we probably shouldn't, or I should not have eaten as much as I did today. I cannot believe we have dinner in 3 hours. Yeah, you're hungry?
Yeah.
How are you hungry? No shame, but still, I'm just like, how? I almost surprised you with an alien swirling saucer, but we
didn't think you would go that far.
We had other priorities.
You have other priorities.
Well, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run or alien swirling saucers.
You can single rider Falcon.
Yeah, but don't you want to ride as, like, we're doing a perfect day together. Don't you want to ride together?
I mean, yeah. It's time for another mini game.
Okay.
Whoever wins at Toy Story Mania has the higher score. See, I know I would want a snack, but you don't want a snack. So what would your prize be if you won?
Well, it's been almost 5 hours since we had a fun beverage.
Oh, okay.
So, fun beverage time, maybe like at Tune In Lounge or something.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, you better win.
All right.
Toy Story Mania is the shooter style attraction here in Toy Story Land, kind of like Buzz Lightyear over in Magic Kingdom. Oh, wow. It is very popular. Right now it's only a 35-minute wait, but it's super fun. It's like carnival style fun games. You get to break some plates, you get to shoot some rockets, the rings and all of that. So it's really fun. It's 3D as well, so you got 3D glasses, but of course you don't have to wear the 3D glasses if you don't want to. So yeah, that was beautiful.
So when it rains, especially when you're walking from an outdoor queue to an indoor queue, it can be kind of slippery, it can be kind of muddy sometimes, especially in Toy Story Mania. So we saw a cast member using one of those squeegees. Fry goes, how many Cokes is someone spilling all over? What's all this brown water doing? Whoa. Oh, my Coke.
They put their 3D glasses on too early.
It's brown rainwater. I did look it up, and I know for a fact that this, where we're standing right now, is a soundstage. And it used to be the soundstage where they used to film the, like, Mouseketeers, but not like old Mouseketeers. I'm talking about Justin and Brittany and Christina. So we're standing in the very spot that Britney Spears was potentially once standing in.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you actually good at this?
Yeah.
This game?
Uh-huh.
All right. See, mine's aiming a little low. See, this is why you check. All right. Here we go.
Alrighty.
Whoa. How did that happen? Oh.
My arm's already so tired.
Oh my God.
It's still so close.
Oh my gosh. Oh, good job. Yeah, good job.
Hey, look, it's me.
Did I say Babes in Toyland?
Yeah, it does.
All right, well, you won that mini game fair and square, so what are we doing?
I want a lunchbox tart.
Do better. Now, before Fry gets her lunchbox tart from Woody's Lunchbox, we are gonna make sure we use our lightning lane for Slinky Dog Dash that we got early this morning. Currently a 60-minute wait, which is actually not bad for Slinky Dog. Typically, you'll see it around 75, sometimes 80. Go, Slinky, go! As fun as Slinky Dog Dash is when we love riding it, we definitely recommend riding it at night. Lots of light up, glow in the dark areas. And Annie's Backyard is just a completely different ball game at night. Whoa! Ah! Ew. Whoa, whoa.
Okay, I've changed my mind. I looked on mobile order. Woody's lunchbox, they only had the raspberry lunchbox tart and the hot chocolate one. So I'm gonna think on it. We'll get back to my snack. But now, before we leave Toy Story Land, we have to do what is one of my favorites, and that is alien swirling saucers. You knew we were gonna do it. I don't think Sage is very happy, but I don't care. It's only a 15-minute wait, so we are gonna hop in line. This is Alien Swirling Saucers. It's one of my favorites in Disney World. It's super fun. It's themed to the aliens from Toy Story. You hop in a little spaceship and they swing you around. Sage likes to say it's a typical carnival ride.
Because it is.
Okay, well, so is Mad Tea Party.
Minigame. So you say you know this ride really well, right?
Yeah.
So you're talking about all the songs that play, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, whoever correctly guesses what song is before it happens, they get the next prize, whatever that is.
Okay.
Oh, I got a good one.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Whoever is right gets to decide what both of us eat at the Brown Derby.
Like
Full spread, baby.
pink entree.
Full spread.
Okay, I gotta like that.
All right. Well. We've been in this line for 30 minutes now.
What time did we actually walk in the very front?
5:05.
I don't know about that.
I just looked at the video on my phone to see when we walked in. Breedlove was right. Every time he gets in this line, it's longer than it says it is. Thanks for your honesty.
Alien Swirling Saucers is a longer wait than Toy Story Mania right now.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
That's because everybody saw it's 15 minutes. How long is it?
50.
You're kidding.
I'm not. And Toy Story Mania is 40.
Oh.
The
That's...
people are figuring it out.
No. Huh. One of the sides just broke. It seems like the wait just keeps getting longer and longer. Here we go. Choose your rocket fry. Good choice. Purple. Well, I'm here. What song?
We Belong Together.
I'm gonna say Strange Things.
Okay.
I don't think I know this.
It's when she
Oh, I almost thought it. Oh no. Separation anxiety. Yeah. Loneliness. When she loved me, but she doesn't anymore. Put 'em up. Stress. Fry had to go take a quick phone call, and she's gonna meet me over here in a little bit to ride a Smuggler's Run, but I just wanted to show you guys, this is what's so cool about being in the parks at night, is that it's basically, it looks like an entirely different park. Everybody's lightsabers are out. I mean, just look at the spires. And when you get to the first order post, the Thai echelon, just for the order, kids, for the order. adjust the shadows and the R2 units, the R5 units. Oh man. I didn't really get it until becoming a true Star Wars fan and being such a big part of the Galactic Star Cruiser, but I get it. Together as one. All right, we finally made it to Smuggler's Run, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Typically we would get in the single rider line, but we don't want to be separated. It's the perfect day, so we grabbed a lightning lane. That way we could attempt to be pilots or something, gunners, because typically if you're on the single rider line, you will inevitably be an engineer. But still, we want to ride together, enjoy yourselves, have a good time. And sometimes you lose, and you end up being the engineer regardless.
You better be faster when we get right. I'm learning. Power up! Power it up!
Come on, gunners!
Yes, keep shooting!
Go down! Good job, gunners!
Everybody, hit the button press!
Right away, gunners! Hyper speed!
Let's get down!
It's time. For our dinner reservation
It's time.
at the Brown Derby.
Also, that was a really fun Falcon ride.
The I want to say late 20s, early 30s friends who we had as drivers and gunners, they were into it, but also they piloted the Millennium Falcon the same way the 5-year-olds did on my last one. Good job, you guys.
But they were super into it.
They were super.
Fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So the Hollywood Brown Derby is based on the actual Hollywood Brown Derby in California. There's a little bio about it actually on the menu to give you a little more insight. Now the Hollywood Brown Derby in Hollywood, everyone who is anyone knows the original Brown Derby is not just another restaurant. It is the place for food, good times, and glamorous company. And when it was first established near the famous intersection of Hollywood and Vine, the Brown Derby quickly gained a loyal following from the movie and entertainment industries. The stars made the Derby their second home. Now, to have a reserved booth at the Derby where the waiters would bring a telephone right to your table was a sure sign of Hollywood prestige. Now, if you became a regular at the Hollywood Brown Derby, you got an illustration of yourself up on the wall, which was super cool. That was definitely a sign of like, hey, I made it. And of course, real celebrities have visited this Hollywood Brown Derby, and there's a book out in the front lobby where you can actually see some of their signatures. This is definitely more of a of one of the fine dining restaurants, I suppose. You know, you can still wear shorts, you can still wear sandals. It's not that kind of situation, but it's going to be a little upscale if you're ordering more expensive meals like the filet with like a mushroom risotto and a Hollywood Manhattan. Like, it's definitely an upscale kind of vibe. So if you're not really in the mood for upscale, I probably wouldn't necessarily come here to Hollywood Brown Derby, especially because the prices alone. For example, that filet I think is around $50. So that's something to know. But it's the best day ever, so we're splurging. I did get the Hollywood Manhattans, typical, which is Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon, Antigua Carpano Vermouth, and Luxardo Cherries, which is just a fancy cherry. This one was $18. Currently, in my opinion, the best Manhattan is over at the Enchanted Rose, the Grand Floridian, at about $25. See how this compares, measures up. It's really good. I'm not gonna lie. It's smooth, and yet it stings just enough to let you know, hey, still a Manhattan. There's not a lot of vermouth, which is important when there's too much vermouth, tends to have a bitter aftertaste. And because they're the fancy cherries and not maraschino cherries, I'll eat the cherries.
All right, and for my drink tonight, I went with the Hollywood cocktail. I asked our waitress, she said, what do you like? I said, the sweet stuff, and she said, all right, this one's for you. It's vodka, raspberry chambord, and pineapple juice. So it sounds right up my alley. Let's try it. Ooh, I really like this. First of all, it tastes just like juice. I can't really taste any of the alcohol in it. really strong pineapple flavors, but then the raspberry is just there in the back, which is a nice added bonus, something that you don't really expect. Of course, I know because I know what's in the drink, but you mostly taste pineapple. They get a little kick of raspberry on the end. I really enjoy this. So if you like sweet drinks, go for it.
First things first, they are speedy. They are speedy here, which for a fine dining place you don't typically find. Let's try this bread and butter. This butter is like a brown salted butter for the brown derby. Ooh.
That's fancy butter.
That is a deeply salted butter. Note to self, the Brown Derby is a seasonal menu, so some of the items will change. So for the purposes of today, and to try one of their seasonal items, I did get their filet mignon. And this seasonal filet mignon comes with black garlic and mushroom risotto, braised spinach, bone marrow butter, and red wine demi-glaze. Did you just try your food?
Yeah.
You're not even saying how it is. Is it your first time having the Cobb salad here, like inside?
Well, inside technically, yes. I've had it in the lounge many, many times.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Thoughts, feelings?
It's amazing.
Hold on.
As always. Honestly, I think as I'm getting older, you know, your taste palettes change. I think I like blue cheese now. I used to not like it, but I really like it on this salad. I think everything blends together really nicely. You've got a little bit of crunchiness from the bacon. You've got your greens with the salad, and the blue cheese really adds another flavoring level. Overall, this is great. I love the shrimp added to it, so I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. Now, sometimes when Emma Quincy and I come here, sometimes we share entrees. So right now, it's going to fill me up. Like, the salad will fill me up. One person normally can eat it. Sometimes if we're having a lot to eat during the day, then we might share it. I wouldn't say that the salad is shareable. It is, but it isn't. You know what I mean.
Real talk. And this is me being real with you. This is how you know I've been with AllEars for almost a year and a half now. I'm being real with you. No more Mr. Funny Nice Guy. It's done. It's over. I'm kidding. Whackity schmackity. I did order my steak medium, which I think that's like a solid place. I think medium is just enough pink to get, you know, make sure all the juices are still there. I don't love a bunch of pink, but girl, she is mooing. You hear that? Yep, I knew it. I'm still gonna give it a shot. I am not the person to send my food back. That's just not who I am as an individual. She's very good. Yeah, she's really good. As far as seasoning and texture and juices, it's really well seasoned. There's a nice sear on top, which is amazing. The bone marrow butter adds a little bit of like a savory and sweetness which is, I know that's a weird combination. Definitely something I would recommend. Now it also comes with a mushroom risotto, which is highly recommended by our amazing server, Brianna. That's really good. I always say a fine steak needs a good base, and I think, you know, like people say, meat and potatoes. A filet and risotto is a fantastic combination. I will recommend this. Now we decided to forego an appetizer to get their iconic dessert, which is their grapefruit cake.
It's another historic item that was made at the real Hollywood Brown Derby in Hollywood. It's basic vanilla cake with cream cheese frosting in it. It's got grapefruit on top, so it looks very good. I know, I love it. I'm very excited to eat it again. This was my snack that I chose that I wanted. So I'm excited.
This will actually be my first time trying the grapefruit cake. I have never had it before, so let's go.
Can I eat now? It's just, the grapefruit part is pretty bitter, which is weird to have in like a sweet dessert, but it works. You just gotta give it a second.
Maybe the Hollywood stars put like bitter things in their sweets, so they would have them less, so they would be skinny.
No, that was the thing. That was why they made it. Because at the time, grapefruit would make you skinny. So they were
Really?
Like, throw grapefruit on a dessert, they'll eat it.
I can't tell if you're lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I can show you the article.
See that face? That's the face of a woman who lies.
No, I never lie.
It's not as bitter as I thought it would be. Okay, it's like a vanilla cake went to a grapefruit spa and just like the grapefruit masseuse was like, want me to rub you down with this grapefruit juice? And the sponge cake was like, let's get it. That's this cake.
All right.
Whackity schmackity.
This is coming from Disney Food Blog. This is a Disney Food Blog article written by AJ herself.
I don't know if
Okay?
that's reliable. That's a reliable source.
It's the most reliable source. Are you kidding? But basically,
Back in the golden age of Hollywood, everybody wanted to be super skinny. There was an actress that came to the chef at the Brown Derby and was like, hey, your desserts are too much, it's too fattening, we can't eat it. The owner of the restaurant told the chef to, quote, put grapefruit on something because everyone knows it's slimming.
That's wild.
that's crazy.
While we head to Galaxy's Edge for our final ride of the night, what would you rate your Brown Derby experience at?
Ooh, what's the scale?
1 being, ew, the worst, never gonna happen again. 5 being, I will come here every time I come to Hollywood Studios.
Okay. I think I would put it at a 3 in the middle.
Yeah.
Because it is really good and I had an amazing time and the food is great, but it's not an every single time I come situation.
Yep.
Like I would consider it more of a special occasion or like something you're really looking forward to kind of restaurant.
Yeah, I would concur on the special occasion. I feel like that's the place that you go to if you are celebrating something. You're there for like a true dinner experience.
But I will say, the Brown Derby Lounge, that's a 5.
Yes,
Every
correct,
time.
always.
So if you don't want to take a lot of time out of your day to have a sit-down reservation, you can go get the salad over at the lounge and eat outside.
And you can have my favorite part of the meal, the Manhattan, out on the lounge. No, it wasn't my favorite part of the meal. They just made a really solid Manhattan. But for now, our final ride of the night,
We have to save the world.
we have to save the world. No, we have to save the galaxy. I did purchase the individual lightning lane for both myself and Fry Bucket for Rise of the Resistance, but it looks like it's only a 20-minute wait, which is insanity. I actually feel a little irritated that I purchased.
I mean, yeah, that's annoying.
Oh man, because it's typically about an 80, 90, 2-hour wait. Thank you. No, Jack. I'm telling you, there's no one in that queue right now.
What if we ride it by ourselves?
That'd be amazing. I'm telling you now that if no one is in that line, we're gonna do it, and then we're gonna get back in line to do it
Oh,
again.
absolutely.
We're gonna ride it twice in one night.
Yeah.
We've seen Fantasmic a lot of times, and so I think it's worth it. Fantasmic is at 9:30 tonight. The park closes at 9, which I think is interesting. I think it's worth it to, if we can ride Rise of the Resistance twice in one night, to do it.
I don't know the last time I've seen Rise at a 22.
This is next level. We should absolutely make this happen.
Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer.
Oh my goodness.
All recruits to transport.
We're being... Oh, look, there he is, the BB-8. Hey, dude. We're being recruited, guys.
Resistance sympathizers. This ship is now under the command of the First Order.
We are in here by ourselves. We've been... Why are you not... Take out your...
Sorry. Content.
I cannot believe We're by ourselves. We've been imprisoned by the First Order.
You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We'll need it on the bridge.
Yes, ignite the spark. We've got this. We're gonna do this. Literally, it's no one. It's just us. We're by ourselves. Literally no one. We're by ourselves.
There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway.
You're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners.
There he is!
Just below us. Take the lifts down. We'll cover you. Hurry!
The prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
Our vibe fixed it!
I repeat, your efforts are wasted.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
So we miscalculated our time just a bit. Just a smidge because we got out at 9:03, which means we missed the opportunity to go in and see Fantasmic and also Rise of the Resistance. But honestly, I don't know how you top that.
No.
Riding Rise of the Resistance completely by yourself.
That was so fun.
Being in the queue by yourself.
Yep.
That was next level wild. I don't think we'll get another experience like that.
No, I don't think so either. Also, shout out to Brett. If you ever watch this video,
He was an awesome lieutenant. But I hope you guys had fun. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
and now go watch our massive hide and seek challenge in Disney World. We'll see you there.
Bye.